Hi everybody, welcome back to another balloon tutorial. Today we're going to be twisting Dennis from Roblox. I don't know if you've ever seen this. It's a game that people play online, and you can tune into his channel actually and watch him play. So it's pretty cool actually. So there it is right here, Dennis from Roblox. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's talk about the balloons we're going to use to twist him. It's not very hard to do, which is really cool. And it's just one of those requests that, probably a little bit off the beaten path, but you always want to realize what people are into, especially when it comes to kids. They like all types of certain characters and things, and YouTube's very popular, and it's not unusual to see something like this. Like I said, something that's that we're not accustomed to. So anyway, let's go over the balloons we're going to use. I'm using 5 balloons to do this. Actually, 5, but the last one though, here's the balloons I use right there, and this one is just going to be for the little tie on Sir Meows, so the little cat on his shoulder there. So we got a blush. You can see I only have a little bit of it there. I'm not going to use all of that. We have a brown, same thing, and then this one we're going to use mostly out of everything, and then we have the black. So you can see still a lot of tail on that. And then this a lot. We're only going to do the cat and the legs using this. So the way I do my videos is I bring the sound down when I get ready to twist. That way we can minimize the squeaking, maximize the teaching. That's right. And so right now is a good time to extend the invitation to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. And before I start twisting, let me talk about the markers as well. I use 3 markers. I'm going to go ahead and use a yellow, a red, and a black. Okay, I almost got ahead of myself there and forgot. So let's go ahead and bring that sound down and let's start twisting. Here we go. The first balloon we're going to use is the blue balloon. It's going to be about 4 fingers. Okay, and you see we're going right across about 4 fingers there. We're going to do a pinch twist. There we go. And then we're going to go right back to the other side and twist with that nozzle, and make sure to push it through there so you don't lose it, and do another pinch twist. Okay, so that's 2 bubbles that we have so far that have been matched with the pinch twist on the end. And we're going to go back across to the pinch twist and come right back to the pinch twist again. So we got a 4 bubble cluster with 2 pinch twists on the end, just so you're clear. Okay, and so that's pretty much it for the shirt. And then what we're gonna do now is I just let the air out of the balloon. We're gonna use that just a little bit here to help secure a couple things. So we're going right into the legs. So out of the legs, we're also going to get the cat as well. So about 4 fingers for the legs, and I'm going to pull that knot through there, but I'm also going to go ahead and tie the balloon, and I gave that balloon a little squeeze to push some of that air out of the way to make it easy to cut that. There we go. Okay, and again, we're going to use this also to make the cat at the end on his shoulder. There we are. And so what happens is the pinch twists on the shoulders, they facilitate the cat, which is what I wanted to do. I wanted to make sure that his cat was there, Sir Meows. So you see I pulled that balloon through there, that blue balloon, and I'm going to go ahead and pull that balloon across the blue balloon all the way to the other pinch twist, and I got it pretty tight, I would say. There we go, and just wrap it around. I did twice just to be sure. And then what's nice now is you can move the legs and put them wherever you want to. In this case, I want them right underneath where they're supposed to be. So there we go. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead, now that we have our torso along with the legs, we're going to go ahead and make the arms now. There we go. Oh, excuse me. I'm actually I took a quick moment here to do the hair, and it's about 3 fingers wide, I believe, is what I did for the hair. And what's interesting about these characters is they're blocked. They're like pixelized, and so sometimes for a balloon artist that could be a challenge, but just break it down, take it slow, and you can definitely work it out. So you see I just measured an arm off right here. I'm just rolling into one of the pinch twists, and now what I'm going to do is I want another one, another arm on the other side, but I don't want to have to break that balloon off. So what I'm going to do is squeeze the air out of it and pull it across. There we go. And I'll go ahead and twist it into the other pinch twist, and we'll be good to go there. There we go. And when you create your second arm here, leave yourself a little space for the balloon so you can tie it off, but also don't let go of the rest of your balloon, because we're also going to come back and make the head or the face, and we're going to attach that to the hair. So there we go. The arms are done now. Okay, so now we can move on to his head. There we go. So So the way we're gonna do the head is that, oh wait a minute, you see that balloon is actually sticking out there. If I pull those balloons apart, it'll cause it to fall down inside that blush balloon that was pulled across there. So okay, so let's go ahead and match. So we had made the head portion or the hair, and so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna match that with our blush. So it's about 3 fingers, and do that again. Okay, and again, just like I tied the black balloon off, I'm gonna do the same thing. I pull the nozzle through, squish that balloon a little bit, and go ahead and make sure I can tie it. And I don't need the rest of that now, which is nice. There we go. Get rid of that. Can tuck that away. There we go. Now what I'm gonna do, now that both balloons are the same size, we got, you know, what's gonna be a 4-bubble cluster, I can actually break off. Oh, and I almost forgot. You know, some of these things can come back to bite you if you don't remember to do them. But I think, you know, it's probably good enough if you know, wrap that knot in there several times, it'll probably stay. So you see I left quite a bit, you know, in excess of that brown balloon, and what I'm doing is I'm just wrapping it around, keeping all of them together. Okay, so the balloons are nice and stacked. There we go. So I think we're good to go. Okay, so what I'm going to do at the end is I'm going to feed that balloon down through the middle there, and it'll help them stay together. But also, I mean, they'll stay together anyway because the balloon has been wrapped around many times. But this is what we're going to use to put his head, attach his head to his body. So you see the balloons just going right down through the middle there. And I'm going to go ahead and tie a knot in there because in a minute I want to use it to secure the head to the body. So that blue balloon that we have, what we're going to do, that tail, you'll still see it's just hanging out there. I'm going to go ahead and pull it across, and you'll notice right now that I'm going to actually keep my thumb there, and that's going to create some of the slack that we need. Okay, and so for the blue balloon, you can cut off any excess. In the end, I end up just tucking it in behind. So you'll see right now I pulled that balloon down. You know, pull your knot through there and just give it a nice little spin, and then you can tuck away anything. And it might, you know, the head might fall to the side or get cocked a little bit to the side, but you have all those balloons underneath there, they're supporting it, so it'll be, you know, a little bit of a tough time for it to get, you know, turned sideways and not look right. Like right now you can see I'm, you know, still playing around with it, but for the most part it's staying just the way I want it to. Okay, and just doing a little cleanup there by pushing that knot inside. And so the last thing we're going to do is we're going to work on some meows. There we go. Alright, and so we're going to start with 2 1-inch pinch twists. Okay, so it's going to be just as basic as can be, you know, as far as the cat goes, but it's kind of cool because in this context it works, because if you saw the character, you would realize that. So alright, so what it is, I did about a 1-inch bubble there after the pinch twist, and I don't want that coming undone. Luckily Sir Meows has a tie, so what I'm going to do is wrap that around and tie it. But that's not enough. I don't want it just to, you know, just to be tied. I actually want it to hang down like a tie. So I'll show you the way I do it. The way that I did it actually is I stick my finger through there, wrap it around, and I'm gonna come up from underneath. So one more time. There you go. I'm having my finger, see the balloon's going around my finger, and we're gonna come right back around to it. And that little gap there, I'm gonna go ahead and feed the balloon from underneath and pull it up. And so that what's going to happen is it's going to come over just like a you know, like a tie, and it's going to come up over the top, and you'll see right now that it just kind of hangs in front of the body. But that's the cool part about installing it into the shoulder there, where he normally is anyway, is that it'll allow that yellow balloon to be also twisted in there. So right now I'm going to go ahead and install him. It always sounds funny when I say that, like installing a cat. Like it's some type of component, I don't know, but anyway, so there it is. Okay, so you see the cat is ready to go, and now we have the tie just kind of hanging out there, not really, you know, doesn't have a direction. There we go. Just work on some aesthetics there, make sure it looks nice and clean. I like that. And so what we're gonna do now is we're just gonna bring that tie down. There we go, and it's gonna go right into that that shoulder area there. There you go. I think that looks pretty good, and I'll just go ahead and wrap it around just one extra time just to be sure, and I'm not going to pop any excess. I'm just going to tuck it away. So there it is. We made it to the end. Stick around for the artwork. You got your very own Denis Daily from Roblox. There it is. So we've made it to the end. The artwork is really basic, so let's go over it right now. So the main thing, you see that he has the cat there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go right to eye, right here. And then we're gonna go ahead and leave a space there because we're gonna do a heart there. And then we're gonna write cats. There you go. And we'll go ahead and draw a space right now. So it's gonna be just, there you go, just like that. And then a smiley face. And we're gonna have this little spot right here. There we go. There it is right there. Cool. And now, we'll take our red to do a heart right there in that spot that we left. There we go. And so last thing we're going to do is we're going to take our yellow marker and we're going to go ahead and create the eyes for our cat. And it'll be really easy because the cat's already black. We don't have to do any extra really, like when it comes to the eyes. So we're just going to do a couple of circles, and we're not going to complete the circles. We're going to leave little spots just like that. See? Ta-da! So he has his little yellow eyes for the cat. So there it is right there. Now you have your very own Denis Daily from Roblox. That's right. Cool. So again, I invite you to subscribe to the channel, get more videos like this. I got, if you look on my channel, you'll see I just got a lot of videos there, a lot of fun stuff for you to check out. But it's always fun to play around with something that is interesting to you. My daughter loves watching, a lot of YouTube channels, and so this is one that we keep seeing over and over. So if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below if you like Roblox. So and last but not least, one way to support the channel is visiting patreon.com/jlomagic. That's right. So until next time, guys, happy twisting. Bye.